Raise your hand if you grew up hearing, or maybe you still hear, sit up straight. Guilty. Dr. Allyson Coffin is here. She is our local chiropractor and wellness expert. She's going to teach us about how changing our posture habits can make a big difference in our daily lives. Thanks so much for being here and for being so honest with everybody. We appreciate it. So how does bad posture impact us day to day?
So bad posture kind of looks hunched forward, and that number one shuts down your lung capacity because your lungs are big and you want to give them enough space to breathe. And also when you're hunched forward, it makes people more, they are not necessarily more anxious, but they're more likely to be anxious because
your body thinks.
When you think of somebody that's like this, they're not like, oh, they're really happy.
They have a great day.
So posture affects that, and it's also really important for your body because our spine and our muscles line up a certain way on purpose, and if we don't support that throughout our daily life and throughout our actual life, you're going to notice some really major consequences.
All right, so you have some tips. The first one is for people who are on their phones, which, I mean, come on, it's like all of us at this point.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so when you have a phone, it's fine to use it. So you just don't want to look down at it. You want to put it in front of your face.
Okay.
Everybody knows you're on your phone. Nobody cares. So just put it in front of your face, and then your neck won't hurt and you won't get so many headaches.
Okay. Oh, that's a good point right there. Okay, so what about tips for work?
So a lot of us work at a computer. So you want to make sure that your screen is in the top third, your eyes are in the top third of the screen. So if this is the screen, you want your eyes up here. You don't want to be looking down at your computer. If you have a laptop, you want to raise it up. Because we work for hours and hours and hours at these things.
And you can raise it up. We've talked about this. Like you can just use books. You can use like stacks of paper, like whatever you have.
Yeah, you don't have to buy anything.
No.
And then also, if you are working at a laptop, which I see a lot of people are doing now, they type on that keyboard, so they're raise it up, but then their shoulders are like this. And so then you're just like kind of messing it up. So you just get like a detachable keyboard and type down here.
That's lower.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what about, we go home from work, we just want to relax, whatever. What are some tips for when we're home?
So when we're home, when you're driving home, so let's assume you drive home. When you're in your car, you want to make sure that your head is touching your headrest. There's a reason that there's a headrest, and most of us don't touch it, and so that'll keep our head back. And then if you have lumbar support, you want to put that in your low back, so then you have the correct posture in your lumbar spine.
Okay.
And when you do get home, a great thing to do when you walk through the doorway is to roll your shoulders down and back. If you make that into a habit, you'll have better posture throughout the day.
You feel it instantly.
Yeah, it's great.
I love that.
And then you can also do another thing. This is kind of fun with kids and young adults if they're like struggling with their posture. You pretend there's a string right here in your chest and you pull the string up and it makes your posture perfect.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so touched on phone, work, home. What are some other everyday
Sleeping is an important thing in posture that not a lot of people think about because you're asleep.
Right.
But when you're sleeping, we want to sleep on one pillow, not three.
Okay.
Because 3 pillows, your head is like this, and 1 pillow, your head is like this. So if you end up having neck pain every single morning, you're sleeping on 3 pillows, it's because your pillows.
Probably your pillows.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So why does this help us to have better posture?
So in evolution, our spine has 3 curves. We have a curve in our neck, a curve in our mid-back, and a curve in our low back. And those curves are there on purpose to hold the weight of our body and our head and our muscles and our joints and our nerves. And so if we don't hold it up properly, it's not supported the right way. So if you have like a thing of blocks lined up and then they're lined up perfectly, like they're not going to fall over. And then if you keep pushing them forward and forward and forward, they're going to crumble. And so your muscles attached to all of these joints, and if they're overstretched all the time for 10, 20, 50 years, you're going to have a lot of issues. You're going to have muscle pain, joint pain, headaches, arthritis, like all of those things. So we want to do everything we can to help maintain a good posture because it's good for our body. And then also, it looks good. You look nice when you have good posture.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you pointed out that over time, it can really have an impact because I feel like it kind of goes from just like, having good posture to even having like a little hunch or something like that can be
for sure
painful and hard to deal with down the road. All right, these are great tips that everybody can do. Awesome. Thanks so much, Allyson. Good to see you. And if you want to learn more about these tips for yourself, just head to our website or app. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.